Part 2 with Mark Crawford now in third place, coming up to Fisherman's. He's going around the outside around McGuinness, who is in turn trying to pressurise Colin. Back with Jimmy Dougan now, trying to catch Brian McGoldrick and Ricky Morgan. The battle in fourth place, back into the battle for second place. Brian McGuinness being pressured by Mark Crawford. Oh, Mark's just overcooked it at the chicane. Gets her restarted, that's blown his chances. Gets going as quick as he can manage. Meanwhile, Paul Forsyth continues on. Jimmy Dougan now chasing Ricky Morgan and Brian McGoldrick for fourth. Jimmy gaining on the guys, trying to pull them back. Back with the leader, Colin. Stephen Donnelly from the A-class goes past. But you can see how much pressure he's under from Ryan McGuinness. McGuinness very close. Can't quite try anything down in the Colonial. He's shadowing him closely. Back with Jimmy Dougan now. You can see he's gaining on McGoldrick and Morgan group. They in turn have caught Mark Crawford, who in turn is trying to pass McCandless from the A-class in his Janetta. Back with the leader, back with Colin. No way past for Mark Crawford past the Janetta. Just had too much power in the straights. Jimmy Dougan can see McGoldrick. Ian Leinster gets past Andy Parkinson. Going down into Fisherman's. Still, Mark Crawford just cannot get past the Janetta. He's very close to him, but he's coming up on a straight, and the Janetta will just pull away from him. Robin McGrath's got past Stephen Wright. Jimmy Dougan now right up with Ricky Morgan. Up the inside, coming into the hairpin. Up into the lead, and Colin's still holding off. Jimmy now on the brakes, going up the inside of Brian McGoldrick. Just can't do it. Back up the lead. Class A Crossley goes past Colin. Jimmy Dougan now, the battle for third place. Back to the leaders. Going down into Colonial. Colin's very defensive, and you can see why. Ran right up with him. Jimmy now coming down to the Colonial, late on the brakes. You see Graham Moore there in behind, who's from Class A as well, in behind the two guys. Still Mark Crawford in third place, cannot get past the Janetta. Oh, going through Colonial 2, nearly. Looking at that from Jimmy Dougan, you can see the drama up ahead. McGuinness goes up the inside through Fisherman's. Colin comes back at him. He loses a wing there. The battle for third continues. Mark Crawford cannot get past the Janetta. Everything's bunching up behind him. You've got McGoldrick, you've got Dougan, and you've got Ricky Morgan. Dougan's point of view now at the lead. Graham Moore goes through the chicane, get past him there in the A-class and the Radical. Still Mark Crawford can't quite get past the Janetta for third. There's Leinster from Parkinson coming down. You have McGoldrick and McGrath, they're having a battle down the field. Jimmy Dougan's now caught right up, very close to McGoldrick. Brian. The other McGoldrick, Sean, pressurising Robin McGrath. Going for the lead. Brian going around the outside of the hairpin. Oh, how much speed has Colin carried in there? Is he vulnerable in the exit? Jimmy Dougan breaking late. Brian McGoldrick looking around the outside of Mark Crawford. They're back out onto the straight now. And yes, Brian McGuinness does have enough speed going down the straight through Deaders. Oh, he's run wide. Oh, he's just run wide. He's had to lift, and Colin's back through. Jimmy Dougan, meanwhile, is being attacked, come past the start-finish line, but Brian McGoldrick up the inside. Brian holds it, going through deaders. Colin now still leading a wee bit from Ryan. Oh, Jimmy Dougan up the inside of Brian McGoldrick. That's for 4th place. Meanwhile, the 2 leaders continue on. Mark Crawford in 3rd, Jimmy Dougan in 4th, Brian 5th, Richard Morgan 6th. On down the field, Ian Leinster and Andy Parkinson having their own battle. Colin Reid holding the lead. Sean McGoldrick and Robin McGrath having another battle. 4th place, Jimmy Dougan now trying to catch up with Mark Crawford and that Janetta. Back to the lead. Colin going through the chicanes in front of Ryan McGuinness, who must be pretty close. Still, Mark Crawford cannot get past McCandless, who's not actually part of the NI7's challenge. Jimmy Dougan's looking for his chance to get through, with Mark Crawford being held up. He's lining him up, coming down the straight, down towards the hairpin. One of his favourite spots for overtaking. Meanwhile, Colin Reid under pressure from Ryan McGuinness. Oh, a bit out of shape going through the hairpin. He'll have lost a little bit of time there. Jimmy Dougan tries a late break manoeuvre. Oh, the Janetta. That was close. You can see there from inside Mark Crawford's car, Jimmy Dougan just wide going in, late on the brakes, goes past them but just can't hold the line in the corner. Meanwhile, back to the leader, Colin Reid. He's holding it from Ryan McGuinness, who's still pressurising him. Meanwhile, back down the field, Jimmy Dougan and Brian battling away through Colonial 1, then Colonial 2 go the 2 leaders. Colin Reid from Ryan McGuinness. Ran right up close to him there, just can't find a way through. Jimmy Dougan around the outside of Colonial 1 and Colonial 2 against Brian McGoldrick, battling for 4th. Oh, so close. Jimmy just can't find a way through there. Back with the leader now, coming onto the back straight, out of the chicane. Ian Leinster and Parkinson still battling away. Jimmy Dougan in behind Brian now. He'll be lining him up for the hairpin, I'd no doubt. Sean McGoldrick, Rob McGrath still fighting away. Colin taking the defensive inside line. Oh, but he's let him through on the outside. Now McGuinness on the brakes. Colin looks to have held it. But has he got enough exit speed? Jimmy Dougan now lining up Brian McGoldrick going into the hairpin. He's just trying the brakes. He looks to have got past him, but has he got the exit speed? Still, Mark Crawford in 3rd place cannot get past the Janetta. And Jimmy Dougan doesn't have the exit speed. Brian McGoldrick there just nudging past him, going past. Start finish line meanwhile for the lead, going through deaders. Brian McGuinness has got it. Can he hold it? He's going very defensive to the inside for the braking, but yes, he holds it. Brian McGuinness now leads from Colin Reid. Very tight battle up at the front. Jimmy Dougan now tries around the outside of Brian McGoldrick again, going around Colonial. Doesn't quite have the brakes this time. Another Class A runner there behind them. And now back to the 2nd place now. Brian McGuinness missing a wing. It'll be worth it if he wins. Still, Mark Crawford can't get past the Janetta, but he's holding 3rd place. Ricky Morgan's out. He's got an engine problem. So Jimmy Dougan now, a couple of Class A runners past him, battling for 4th place. And now coming around the hairpin. Oh, and finally the Janetta goes, but it's a bit late. Oh, and Mark Crawford's through for 3rd, followed by Brian and Jimmy. Meanwhile, Ryan McGuinness wins from Colin Reid, Mark Crawford,